Hello and welcome. This is the wonderful world of meteorology, and I am your host and your guide and your teacher, Terrence Mullins. And so for this video, what I just want to do is I want to give you a little brief introduction to who I am, and then a quick tour of the Canvas website so that you'll know where to go to get things, and then and that's it. So let me first introduce myself. I'm Terrence. And then after that, we can then go on and take a look at the Canvas website a little bit. So, there we go. Okay, so a little bit about me. So as I just mentioned, my name's Terrence Mullins. I don't have a PhD, so you don't have to call me Dr. Mullins. Mr. Mullins is fine. Even Terrence is fine if you're comfortable with it. But just a little bit about me. So I'm actually a SoCal native. I'm from Long Beach, California, the home of Sublime and Snoop Dogg, and a beach that you don't want to visit. And I'm also a product of the California Community College system. I went to Long Beach City College down in Southern California, and it took me a while to get through there. So just a word for those of you who may be on your third or fourth year at De Anza or in a community college. Don't be too hard on yourself if you feel that way. That was what I was experiencing when I was in college as well. But I made it out the other end, and I'm here now. So when I did make it out the other end, I went over to Cal State Long Beach, Go Beach, and got a bachelor's degree in math and a second major in physical geography. But the one thing I've always wanted to do was study weather. I've always been excited about weather. From watching weather reports when I was a young kid to going outside when it rained. The way I always like to tell people is when there's a storm coming in and everybody's running inside, I'm the guy running outside. And that really is the truth. I love weather. And I hope that really shows this quarter that I really love this stuff. But I moved up here and I went to San Jose State University, the only university in the Cal State system that has a meteorology program. And I went there, got my master's degree. I studied and did research on land, surface, atmosphere interactions, and modeling those in a climate model. Really cool stuff. But while I was there, I kind of got to get my hands dirty with a few things. I tried weather forecasting, I tried field research, I tried behind desk research, but the one thing I realized I enjoyed doing the most was getting in a classroom in front of a group of students and just getting excited about this stuff, because it really is cool. And so the one thing I really decided that I wanted to do was teach. Once I got my degree, I moved back home to Southern California, married a beautiful lady, and taught part-time at a few different schools. But the opportunity of a lifetime up here at De Anza College came up, and now I'm back here. So now let's talk just a little bit about this course. When people hear the word meteorology, a lot of times the first thing they think of is meteors. Things like asteroids, meteors, comets, space stuff. That's actually not what it is. When we talk about meteorology, we're talking about weather. So we're talking about what you experience every day when you step outside of your house, what you experience when you need to hold up an umbrella, or a big gust of wind comes and cools you down. It's something that we experience in our everyday life. And so that's what we're going to be talking about this quarter. We're going to be talking about weather. Now, with that said, let me give you a few ins and outs and do's and don'ts of this course, and hopefully this will demystify things a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do